What's up, everybody? Justin here to do another NFL weekly picks video as I got the Thursday night football game on. It's Jets, Browns. Two teams I don't care about, but I'd like to see the Browns get a win. They have gone winless since 2016, I believe. They haven't won a game since 2016. Jets are at like the 2-yard line. They might get a safety against them.
Trying the right side is Crowell out to the 4, Jabril Peppers.
So anyways, week 3 starts with Jets, Browns, Thursday night football. Anyways, I'm going to pick for this game, start my week 3 picks. I'm going to pick the Browns. I think they're going to finally get their first win. I'm going to pick the Browns. Sunday games, Sunday afternoon games, 49ers, Chiefs, and believe me, when I get to my Packers, I will rant on what the referees and basically what the referees did against the Packers, against the Vikings. That was not roughing a passer. 49ers, Chiefs. Chiefs are going to win. The Chiefs look very good, but once playoff time comes, they'll probably get knocked out again in the first round. Maybe they'll get home field advantage. Who knows? Bengals, Panthers. Bengals have been playing good, but that won't last. I'm going to say Panthers. Bills, Vikings. Bills absolutely suck. Bills absolutely blow. So Vikings. And I hate the Vikings' guts, but Vikings will win. Broncos, Ravens. Broncos. Colts, Eagles. Carson Wentz is back as a starting quarterback of the Eagles. I'm happy for him. I'm going to say the Eagles win. Giants, Texans. Giants are a mess. Eli Manning looks absolutely done and finished. I think Eli is done. The guy can barely move back there. He can barely get away. Can't run away from anybody. The guy got destroyed by Dallas. Got sacked looked like well over 8 times he was sacked last Sunday night. Eli, in my opinion, Eli Manning is done. The guy cannot move fast anymore to get away. He's done. Texans will win. Packers, Redskins. Before I get to my prediction for Redskins, Packers, I just want to say I love football and I love my Green Bay Packers. They're my favorite team. They're the team I will always support and root for. Week 1. I didn't know how much I missed football until week 1 happened. Until after Packers-Bears, because Packers were losing 20-3. Either 17-3 or 20-3. And they came back. Thanks to Aaron Rodgers. I hail you. You are the fucking man, Aaron Rodgers. Comes back, Aaron Rodgers. Sprained knee. His knee, he probably got shot, injected into his knee so he wouldn't feel the pain. I don't know. But the guy reportedly has a sprained knee and maybe another knee injury. Anyways, he is wearing a knee brace now. He wore it last week. He's probably going to have an injured knee, wearing a knee brace for For the rest of the season, he's going to have to play with pain. Unless they give him a shot before every game, then he shouldn't really feel any pain. I just want to say, week 1, I did not know how much I missed football until Packers-Bears was over. Because the Packers came back, thanks to Aaron Rodgers. He threw 3 touchdown passes in the fourth quarter to defeat the Bears. In the first half, the Bears defense, Khalil Mack, they looked unstoppable. It was unreal. And it was unreal what Aaron Rodgers did on one leg. Threw 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. It was awesome. And then last week, what I thought week 1, Packers-Bears was crazy. Because the comeback, I thought that was insane. And the first half, I was so depressed. And the second half, when they came back and won, I never felt more happy in my life. And then week 2 against the Vikings. Packers-Vikings, what a crazy game. Could have ended. Should have ended. In the fourth quarter, no time left. Mason Crosby. The guy's a good kicker. Not his fault. He made the first kick. I don't know what it was, 53 yards. I don't know, but he made the first field goal. And then, of course, the Vikings called the timeout when he hit the first field goal. And I hate that that's a stupid rule, NFL. That is so stupid that you let the other team call a timeout when the other team can win the game with a field goal. That's a dumbass rule. I don't like it. You need to change a lot of damn rules. And stop throwing all these damn flags for roughing the passer. So Mason Crosby hits the first field goal. Vikings call a timeout. He misses the second field goal. We are going to overtime. And then in overtime. And Aaron Rodgers played pretty damn good for having like one leg. He played good enough for us to win. The Packers defense played good enough for us to win. We should have won. The game was over. The game was fucking over. If it wasn't for the roughing the passer call against Clay Matthews, the guy had one arm. His helmet did not touch Kirk Cousins. His helmet was on the side of him. It was a perfect tackle. Wasn't trying to injure the guy. It was a perfect football tackle. It was a perfect tackle to make against the quarterback. Had one arm around him, around his waist, knocked him to the ground. Kirk Cousins, the guy is not elite. The guy is not a great quarterback. In my opinion, he's not. He's good. Kirk Cousins gets sacked, throws the ball, gets hit right away, and it's intercepted because stupid Cousins just threw it in the air. Packers intercepted it. I believe it was like a minute 20 or a minute 40 on the clock. Game over right there. Game over. Packers should have won. Packers should be 2-0. Instead, referee throws a flag, roughing the passer on Clay Matthews. Bullshit. Referees, you robbed. You screwed my Packers out of a victory. Shame on you, NFL. Shame on you, referees, for throwing the flag. And guess what? Earlier, last Sunday, Tom Brady was hit. Just like how Tom Brady was actually hit harder and knocked down, just like Clay Matthews hit Cousins. Tom Brady was hit. They didn't call a flag on that. You didn't call roughing a passer. My problem with the NFL, that was not roughing a passer, what Clay Matthews did. That was a perfect taught. That's how they're teaching young kids playing football how to tackle quarterbacks and how to tackle everybody. You don't tackle with your head. You don't jump and try to fly your head into the other player's head. You don't do that anymore. That's not how you tackle. You don't head hunt and try to knock them out of the game and give them a concussion. You don't do helmet to helmet to try to sack the quarterback anymore. You can't. And I understand that. But Clay Matthews, go back and look at it. It's a perfect football tackle. Should have never, ever been called roughing a passer. I was furious. And then, somehow, a miracle, Kirk Cousins throws a touchdown to go to overtime. And that was just luck. The ball went through two Packers. That was luck. Vikings tied it, went to overtime. Packers couldn't score. Or Vikings actually in overtime missed a field goal, I believe. So Packers got the ball back. If they could have scored, the game would have been over. You got to change the roughing a passer rule. NFL, you got to change it. Or else call roughing a passer for every single quarterback hit. Then you got to call roughing a passer. And you don't. You didn't call it for Brady getting hit. Ridiculous. But you call it against the Packers. Another thing, the overtime rules are awful. And so stupid and don't make sense to me. Why don't you keep playing overtime until there's a goddamn winner? That's what I want to see. That's what I believe every football fan wants to see. A winner in overtime. Not a tie. Ridiculous that it was a tie. Who the hell wants to watch their team when they only get to play 16 games? Who the hell would want to see their team get a tie? Not me. And if you do, you're stupid. Should have been one overtime. Okay, neither team could score. I guess the overtimes are 5 minutes. 5 or 10 minutes. Go to a second overtime. If they can't score, go to a third overtime. If they can't score, go to sudden death overtime. Don't put any time on the goddamn clock. Sudden death overtime until somebody scores. Either a field goal or a touchdown. I hate ties. There should be no ties in football in the NFL. Get rid of that stupid overtime rule. If the time runs out in the first overtime, there is no second overtime. So if the time runs out, it's a tie. That's the dumbest rule I've ever heard. So then Packers don't score in overtime, and the Vikings rookie kicker misses a 35-yard field goal. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. And I was confused also because I thought, okay, that's great. He missed it. Now we get the ball back. But no, the game ended in a tie because neither team could score. It's so stupid. So now the Packers have a goddamn tie on their record. I don't like that. That's not good for the end of the year and getting into the playoffs. So Browns running back just went off and ran for like 25 yards.
And a carry of 21. Well, Orson Charles.
21 yards.
Two is going to come here, and then he works across. Look at the block that he sets up. Carlos Hyde works off of that, and he...
So anyways, the Packers-Vikings ended in a tie. NFL, that was disgraceful. That was pathetic. And that was wrong that you robbed the Packers of a victory because you called roughing a passer. When it was not roughing a passer. It was just a perfect, good football tackle. So, Redskins, Packers. Redskins, I guess, have the number one defense in the NFL. That's hard to believe, but that's what I heard. They have a really good defense. I don't know their quarterback. I believe their quarterback's Alex Smith, I think. So Vikings, they're not going to be easy to beat, but I'm going with the Packers to win by at least 3 to 7 points. And if I was Rodgers having giant defensive players rush at me, I would just fall to the ground because I wouldn't want to injure my knee. And against the Vikings, Rodgers actually decided to run like 10 yards for a first down. I didn't like that. I was afraid the guy's knee could give out. He shouldn't be running. So Raiders, Dolphins. Raiders are 0-2. That's pretty damn surprising. And John Gruden, you're the dumbest coach. I don't know why in the hell you decided to trade Khalil Mack. You're a stupid idiot. Worst trade ever. Maybe in NFL history. Khalil Mack is a franchise impact player. The guy could be as good as Lawrence Taylor when he's all done with his career. Look what Khalil Mack has done for the Bears. First 2 games, the guy had a stripped fumble, interception for a touchdown, and a couple sacks against the Seahawks. Khalil Mack again got involved and did damn good. Raiders, John Gruden, you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass for getting rid of Khalil Mack. You're really dumb. And you didn't even want to have a meeting. You didn't even want to meet with him to talk a new contract. You didn't even want to meet with him. Khalil Mack said he would have stayed with the Raiders, but they didn't even want to give him a meeting. So John Gruden, you're a dumbass. Raiders, Dolphins. Dolphins might win. They're 2-0. But I'm going to say the Raiders. Saints, Falcons. That should be a really good game in the NFC. I'm going to say the Saints win. Titans, Jaguars. I'm going to say Jaguars. Chargers, Rams. I'm going to say the Rams. The Rams are really damn good. Bears, Cardinals. I'm going to say the Bears. I hope I'm wrong because I don't need the other teams in the NFC North winning. Cowboys, Seahawks, Cowboys. Seahawks might win because they're at home. And they usually play good at home. I'm still sticking with the Cowboys. Patriots, Lions. Patriots are winning. And I hope the Lions don't because they're in my division. Monday Night Football, Steelers, Buccaneers. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Buccaneers. That guy's been going off. That guy's been playing great. Steelers are 0-2. Steelers are a mess. In the locker room, it's not good. Players are fighting. Players aren't showing up. So it's not good. Steelers, I don't know if they're going to win. I'm going to pick the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be 3-0. Steelers are going to be 0-3, and that's not good to be 0-3. Their season's probably over. So Buccaneers over Steelers. This was my week 3 NFL predictions. Sorry I went long, but I had to go off. I had to rant about that roughing a passer call against Clay Matthews. It was bullshit. And shame on you, refs. And shame on you, NFL. You stole a victory. You took a victory away from my Green Bay Packers, you scumbags. Bye for now.